Why do you think it's helping you?
Well, I used to get like flustered when I was at Junctions trying to get everything done.
Yeah.
But this way, you have more time. You can just steer, focus on getting in the right place, and then focus on actually going.
Last week I made a video all about walking and jogging and how that can help a learner driver deal with junctions and hazards. This week I'm going to show you how it's going to help a real pupil. Sarah, you've done it before. How confident are you can still do it?
I think I'll be okay.
Okay, well, there's a link to that video. I'll leave it in the top right hand corner of your screen. Shall we get started?
Yeah.
Okay, let's go. Now you see the signs are telling you where to go. The blue sign saying keep left. At the end of the road left, it's going to be a walk.
Okay.
So mirror signal left. Use the brake to get down to a walking speed. Clutch down at minimum revs so you don't stall the car. Let's get that clutch down now. Get it walking by the arrow and first gear. Now let the car walk by coming off the brake and go around this bend. And when it's safe, you can check to see if it's safe. You can use the pedals to go or use the brake to stop. But because you're walking there, it's easy for you to stop and it was easy for you to go. You're a little bit far back from the line. If you creep forwards using gas and clutch, don't just use the clutch with your foot on the brake, because that can make some cars stall quite easily. Get as close to the line as you can. Show me where you think the line is.
About there.
Ah, brilliant. Now you've got a much better view, haven't you?
Yeah.
It's really busy. And once you've got an opportunity, use your pedals to move away. Look left as well, because you've got traffic building up. You always want to check there, but keep looking right, but every so often look left, just so you know what's going on, and look for a gap. Are there any gaps?
No.
Oh, I've made it hard for you today, haven't I?
There is one, but then there's...
Aha, are they giving way? They look like they were. What about after the silver car?
Yeah.
Okay, so now move up behind the silver car, so that's why it's important to look left. And there you go, we're in the road now. So you sort of claimed your space in the queue.
Okay.
So, what's coming up?
Mini roundabout.
Walk or jog, what do you reckon?
Jog.
I think jog. So we're going straight, no need to signal, we can always check your mirror before you slow down. So using the brake, get to second gear, so clutch down, into second, clutch to the bite point, and come off the brake now because you're slow enough. Make sure you bring that clutch all the way up now. Right, now you're jogging, you've got time to think about your decision. Can you go?
Yeah.
That's it, what's next?
Zebra crossing.
You good for that? What's after that?
Mini roundabout.
Jog or walk?
Jog.
You're already jogging sort of, aren't you?
Yeah.
So just keep it slow, give yourself time approaching now, think who do you give way to? Do you need to give way?
Yeah.
Just walk then, clutch down, first gear. Now what do you think?
I can go.
Okay, good, you're going round the mini roundabout. What's next?
Zebra crossing.
Yep, and there's an island on that one. So you don't have to wait for people on the right until they get to the island.
Okay.
And what's next?
Mini roundabout.
We're gonna go right, walk or jog?
Jog.
I think so. We can't signal though, can we, until a bit later because that road. So do your mirrors. You're already slowing down, possibly a little bit early with this jog, but that's okay. You're learning. Now you can signal. Now we're past the junction. Now you've got time to think about who to give way to. What do you reckon? Can we go?
Yeah.
Okay, look at the roundabout to go round it. And now look at your exit to help with your aim, because this one's actually quite difficult. You've got to go around the roundabout, and then you've got to steer left without hitting the oncoming cars. A lot of new drivers find that difficult, but because you were jogging, you took your time, you had time to steer.
Yeah.
If you're doing that quick, a lot of learners don't have time to steer, and I have to help. What's next?
Zebra crossing. Oh,
Oops.
did I press a button?
Yeah.
Oh, sorry.
But we'll pull over at the side of the road soon and we'll sort that out. We just pulled over at the side of the road to turn the cameras off and on because Sarah accidentally knocked one of the cameras with her leg, which turned it off. But you asked me a question, didn't you? What was that question?
Do you think I'm slowing down too soon for the junctions?
And that's a very important question because most of my pupils ask me this. Am I slowing down too early? This feels too early, and viewers are probably going to be thinking the same thing. But if you're a driving instructor, you may understand. New drivers need time to do things. They need time to process information. And one of the hurdles many new drivers have to come over is getting over the fact that they need to take their time to learn. They're going to try and drive at the speed they're used to being at in the passenger seat. And if they're used to approaching a junction at a certain speed, an experienced driver with years of practice, 10, 20, 30 years of practice does, they're going to feel they need to do that as well. But what they need to do is take it slower to give themselves time to learn. So that's absolutely fine. Yes, you are slowing down too early. It's not the end goal. It's a learning process. And as you get more experienced, you'll find you'll cut that down and you'll do it more quickly as you get more proficient at what you're doing.
Okay.
So should we practice some more?
Yep.
Let's go. What we got coming up now?
Roundabout.
Up to third gear, and we can practice coming back down to second. Going ahead, first exit. It's a jogger. So now try braking. At the same time as braking, get down to second gear. A bit more brakes, we're getting there a bit soon. Bring the clutch up. Do you want time to bring the clutch up with the clutch up before you're there? And now decide.
Yeah.
You see? Look forwards when you are going, and you signal to leave. So there, you didn't give yourself as much time. You said it was a little bit more rushed, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Ideally, you want that clutch up when you're jogging. So if you decide to go, on the gas you go. By the time you got your clutch up there, you really didn't have much time to make a decision. So we're going to take the next road on the right. So you can't see it at the moment, so don't signal. Just slow down so you're ready for it. When you see it, mirror signal right. Can you see it now where that black truck is?
Yeah.
Now get it jogging. Some more brake. Get it jogging before the vehicle's in front of you. Good. See, you've done it. Know what you're doing now. Now you're jogging towards you. You've got time to think. What do you reckon? Wait or go?
I don't know.
Okay. First gear. Gas and bike point. Move forwards a bit more. They're waiting, aren't they? So that means we can go. But you see, it's a tricky situation. That was a crossroads. The oncoming car, you had to give way to them and they had to give way to you.
Yeah.
So that made you a bit confused. But because you were jogging, it was safe and you had time to think, what do I do? I don't know, I'm going to wait.
Yeah.
It wasn't last minute, you weren't hammering on the brakes, and you had time if they didn't wait. With experience, you'll find it's easier to judge, aha, they're waiting for me, I can go.
Okay.
But I think it took you a little while to realise they were giving way. A clue is they weren't moving.
Yeah.
And you were, so that's usually a clue that, okay, they are already stopped, they're waiting, I'm moving, I'll continue. So what's a walk? Explain what a walk is. How do you walk? What speed, what gear, etc.
First gear.
Yep.
With the clutch down.
Yep.
Around like 4 or 5 miles per hour.
Yeah, less than 5. But you want to slow down first, then get first gear. Don't get first gear when you're at speed and then slow down.
Okay.
What's a jog? What speed, what gear and clutch?
Second gear, clutch up.
Yep.
And it's usually under 10, I'd say.
Around 10.
Okay.
Be a bit more, be a bit less, but you, with a jog, you get the gear, you change down to second as you're slowing down. But with a walk, you slow down first and then pop it into first once you're walking. Okay. It's not good to select first at speed. A lot of cars won't like it, they won't let you put it in. It'll be very stiff. What's coming up now?
Traffic lights.
So we're going to go left. So red light, that is a walk.
Okay.
So mirror signal left and get the car walking about a car length before the line. That way, you'll have time to get going if they change. That's it. A little bit off the brakes, get a bit closer. And now get down to that walking speed, first gear. Now let it walk up to the line. And you see, you're ready to go, aren't you? Gas and clutch, and you can go. Make sure you look where you're going, around the bend. The oncoming cars have to give way to you there because they're crossing into our side of the road.
Okay.
But you see how walking there towards that red light meant that when the lights changed, you were ready to go.
Yeah.
You were walking, you were moving, you were in gear, they changed and you went. You could have got to those lights more quickly and you could have then stopped at the red light, but you would have taken longer because as they changed green as you got there, you'd then be messing about with your controls to try and get going again. And you would feel rushed, you'd feel under pressure because, oh, it's green, I've got to go.
Yeah. Which
means you're more likely to mess it up. You're more likely to stall, not give enough gas, lift the clutch too quick, or even get it in the wrong gear because you're trying to do it too quickly. And what's coming up now?
Mini roundabout.
Other routes on the sign, which way is that?
Right.
Good. So mirror signal, walk or jog.
Jog.
Go on then, you know how to do it. You're braking. Good. You're getting second gear as you're braking. You're lifting the clutch up. This is very early.
Okay.
But that's fine. Now you can jog towards it. Who do you give way to?
The right.
Can you go?
Yeah.
Yeah. Look at the roundabout. It's very faded. You can just about see it. Drive around it. Bit more gas to get it done. You don't want to linger in the roundabout. And then look up the road to help you with your straightening up. So that was a bit early, but that's okay. Give you time to think about who to give way to. Next, road left where the cars are merging from. So mirror signal left, walk or jog.
Jog.
So maybe less brake this time. It's uphill as well. Just go to second gear without the brake, and the hill's slowing you down. And I think that's why you slow down a bit early here, because the hill's going to slow down. You can use the gas to help you along a bit, because you don't have to jog at 10 miles an hour. It's just roughly there. It's second gear, clutch up, a low speed.
Okay.
And you've got time now to think about what you're doing, and the car's ready to go, but also you're slow enough that it's easy to stop. That's it. What else can you look for to know if you can go?
Blockers.
Aha, yeah, exactly. Shields. What about this Mercedes?
Am I going in this lane?
Go in this lane now.
Okay.
We'll go left at the traffic lights. And we can walk before we stop. And they might change as we go. They're off the brake now. Let it walk. That's it. Let it go towards the line. And then when you reach the line, just pinch the brake to finish your stop. During your test, you're supposed to go ahead unless we say left or right.
Okay.
So on the lessons, I'll try to do that as well. So I don't say anything, go for the lane to help you go straight.
Okay.
So these parked cars, if we continue to jog, so come off the gas, you're in second gear with the clutch up, hopefully by the time we get to this red car, that white van's gone. So now centre right mirror, go round the red car, and then centre left mirror and come back in between the two cars, and then keep it jogging. And I think we're going to have to go to a walk now because we've got more cars. So clutch down, get it walking, bit of brake, first gear, off the brake now and walk. Now can you fit, or do you think we should wait?
I think we should wait.
Yeah, I think so too. We could squeeze, but is there a need? It's not busy behind us, just one more car, and then check your mirrors and go. If it was busy, absolutely, squeeze. But if it's an easy wait, just wait. There's no point squeezing. So now I'm going to show you how walking and jogging can not only help with junctions, but it helps with hazards as well in parked cars. So next road on the left, mirror signal left, jog or walk.
Jog.
You can do it, you know how to jog, get it to a jog. You're already in second gear, aren't you? Be careful of this car. See them?
Yeah.
And as you're jogging, you've got time to see them. They're going the other way, so it doesn't matter. But they might have tried to pull out of there as you were pulling in and come towards us. That can happen there. See the parked cars on the right now?
Yep.
Is there anyone coming through you need to let finish?
No.
No, and there's actually a gap between the black car and the white car if you get them. It's not always the case, usually there's more parked cars here. What we've got coming up now, you sure what to do? You're not sure, are you?
No.
So if I wasn't here, what would you do?
Go slow.
Walk, okay, figure it out. What do you think? What's going on here?
We have to go this way.
Okay, and this is a junction? Isn't it? See the white lines?
Yeah.
We'll go left.
Okay.
Because now you're walking, you've got time, haven't you? You're not stressed, you're not rushed. Can you continue?
Yeah.
Yeah, and you had time to figure out what to do. You thought, what to do? Right, go to a walk, now figure it out. Got parked cars on the right, just jog here, so off the pedals, let it jog. If someone's coming through here, we need to let them finish. Can we see yet? Oh yeah, clutch down, go to a walk. Right, now they're waiting, now you can go. But you were ready to let them finish if they had nowhere to wait, which is important. Got another car coming now, but they've also found somewhere to wait, which is good, so we've got a clear road to go through. But that's not always the case. Sometimes they don't wait, sometimes they haven't got time to wait, and you've got to not plug up the end of the gap.
Okay.
You've got to hold yourself back, away from the parked cars, let them finish coming through, and then go through. So always check. Doesn't matter what side of the road the cars are on, if someone's already going through, you've got to let them finish.
Okay.
Otherwise you block the road, wouldn't you?
Yeah.
See the parked car ahead, jog that.
Okay.
Because if someone comes, you're going to have to give way. And at the moment, we would have to give way if someone comes. You see what I mean? Bring the clutch up, get it jogging, off the brake, don't go too slow. And now we're here, mirrors and go round. And if someone comes now, that's fine. You've started, you're committed, they're going to have to let you finish.
Okay.
And then mirrors to come back. So traffic lights, we're going right. So it's a red light, mirror signal right. Try and be walking by the last arrow, so you don't walk too long. You want to walk a car length or two for the traffic lights. There you go. You can carry on jogging. We're still in second. Let's bring the clutch up, and we're good. Do we need to give way?
There's no one coming.
No, we can turn. Good answer. Yeah, we do, but there's no one coming, so we can go on that occasion. And that's the thing. Sometimes when you're going for a walk, as you're slowing down, you might then find out, oh, I can go. Or go with second and do it as a jog.
Okay.
If you're above 5 miles an hour, choose jog.
Okay.
It's easy to jog and it'll bring your speed back up to about 10 easily. Now we've got some parked cars. Continue or walk or jog, what do you think?
Jog.
I think we can continue, just at a lower speed. So let's go a bit slower. We don't have to go quite as slow as a jog because the space is big enough. Now get your speed up, now it's wider, you've got more space. Get as many parked cars done as you can whilst no one's coming, and mirrors to come back. Can you fit?
Yeah.
So we can continue. You might have to slow down a bit if it gets a bit more narrow, but I don't think it's narrow enough at the moment to think jog. What about now with the bus?
Yeah.
Okay, so get the car jogging then, because it looks like it's going to be quite a narrow gap. And now you can jog through at the same time as the bus, see? And now it's safe. You're really close to this green car, you're within half a metre, but because you're down to about 10 miles an hour in second gear, you've made it safe. And then jog here again, because we're going to be quite close to this pickup truck on the left with this oncoming car, although they are moving in. They might have moved in and give way to you, but we didn't know that, did we?
No.
So just continue jogging. Everything's easy in hindsight. And then centre right mirror, move away from these cars and get them done before the next white van. And then centre left mirror to come back. And I'll time it with this grey car, so you meet that grey car after this oncoming car. There we go. And we've still got to be careful because this car is pulling out on the right and he's going to take some of the space, isn't he? So continue jogging through now. You see, it's solving the problem.
Yeah.
Just a low speed. Usually it does. When you approach a parked car, start with a jog, and often it becomes obvious what you need to do. And if it still looks bad and still looks too narrow, then go to a walk.
Okay.
And then if it still looks bad, stop and wait. But quite often, once you get to the jog, you find your way through if there is space. You've got time, you're not panicked. And oncoming cars have time to adjust for you as well.
Yeah.
To give you that space. Next road left. Oh, hang on a minute. Slow down a bit. It looks like it might. Let's go to a jog, because I'm not sure if it's closed. See, this is going to help me here. It's going to help me. Now, jog forwards. Is this road closed? It looks like it is, isn't it?
Yeah.
Right, well, we can't go left then, can we? Where else can we go?
Straight.
We can't go straight.
Oh,
We've got to go right. It's a bus lane. See the signs? So mirror signal right. Get it walking. Give yourself time. Let it walk forwards. Only stop if you get to the middle of the road you're entering. And are they giving way?
Yeah.
Okay, we can go then. So it helps your driving instructor as well, because sometimes I don't know what's happening up ahead. There's sort of a load of signs and roadworks. Is it just roadworks, or is the road actually closed? Well, I don't know till I get there, because I can't see that well. Slow down, get closer, then you know where that red car came from. We're going to take that road on the right. See it? Mirror signal right. Get it jogging. If you can't see it, get it jogging. You'll find it. You found it yet?
Yeah.
Good. Okay, so now you're jogging. Lots of oncoming cars, isn't there? Go for a walk, get that clutch down, get it walking slowly, first gear. Can we go or stop?
Stop.
And because we're walking, it's easy to stop, isn't it? Who can you go after?
Probably could have gone after that blue one.
All right, well, next one then. Who can we go after next?
That one at the end.
The blue Fiesta.
Yeah.
So get your gas ready now. Start getting near the bike point. Start looking right. Make sure no one's crossing the road. So you're ready. You're one step ahead of yourself, not one step behind. Walk or jog?
Walk.
Keep it walking then. And hopefully we don't have to stop. This is uphill here. And gas and bike point as you do your mirrors. And there we go. Walking prevented you from stopping, which meant you weren't going to roll back.
Yeah.
You didn't have to do a handbrake start. Solve that problem. Now you can jog, I think. They'll be gone before you get there. That's it. If you get near the bottom of a jog, like the bottom of the gear, which is about 7-8 miles an hour, I recommend covering the clutch.
Okay.
So you're ready to walk. So really slow here, I would walk if I was you. Get that clutch down, get first. That's it, let it walk. And there we go. Everything pretty much can be dealt with either I'm going to walk that or I'm going to jog that. And then pull over at the side of the road in a safe place. And the same for pulling over. We're going to walk first. So get the car walking at a nice low speed. That's it. And now you've got time to line the car up with the curb and get a good position before you finish stopping. It's my sister. And there we go. Walking there actually gave you time to line up with the curb. What learners often do, and you've done this before as well, is when you go towards the curb, you stop before you've finished. But if you walk, you've got time to do your steering, line up, and then finish. Okie dokie. Now we're going to look at more busy junctions, I think.
Okay.
Because Sarah isn't technically a beginner, are you?
No.
She did do lessons, but it's nearly 2 years. Well, it was 2 years ago doing lessons, and you finished in September,
Yep.
2 years ago, and now we're in July, and you haven't had many lessons with me. And we've gone from scratch, basically. We started from scratch again because you've forgotten a lot of things,
Yeah.
but it's coming back quickly. And I think walking and jogging is helping you get it back quickly.
Yeah.
You told me earlier you think it's helping you. Why do you think it's helping you?
Well, I used to get like flustered when I was at Junctions trying to get everything done.
Yeah?
But this way, you have more time. You can just steer, focus on getting in the right place, and then focus on actually going.
Exactly. It's giving you time,
Yeah.
but what you may not realise is giving you a process as well. So when you see a problem, parked car, junction, those roadworks that we weren't sure about,
Yeah.
you now have a task. You're not going to go towards it thinking, you're going to think, I've got to make a decision now, walk or jog.
Yeah.
Right, I'm going to jog because I'm not sure. I'm quite far back. It looks open. I'm probably going to be able to roll fairly quickly. When I say quickly, I'm going to be able to do 10 miles an hour. I don't have to go to a walk. I'll do 10 miles an hour. Brake at 10, second gear, clutch up, get a bit closer. No idea still. Okay, I need more time. I'll get the clutch down, slow it down even more, go for a walk. So it gives you a process. So that way you're not like in that stage where you don't know what to do. You're still heading towards the problem at speed, and then you get there and then you have to react late.
Yeah.
And then you get stressed.
Yeah. I did get stressed a lot.
Yeah, but you're not stressed at the moment, are you?
No.
So, yeah. And nor am I. And that's one of the
good.
reasons why I've developed this. It's not hugely different to what a lot of instructors are trained to do. We're trained to do mirror, signal, position, speed, look. And that's a similar thing. It's a process to give to pupils. I just never found it worked. Because you don't do position after your mirror signal.
No.
You don't really, do you? And where's the gear?
Where's the...
Mirror, signal, position, speed, look. Where's the gear?
There isn't one.
Exactly. So it's not helping you gears. Walking and jogging is giving you a gear, isn't it?
Yeah.
It's giving you a speed. It's giving you a speed, not just speed. It's giving you a speed. It's giving you a gear. And look. What do you think they meant by look with the mirror, signal, position, speed, look? What do you think that means? Because you're looking all the time, aren't you?
Yeah, I guess last look.
I think decision.
Okay.
That's what I see that as. Okay, you prepare the car and then you make a decision. I just don't think it's very clear. It never really helped me. It never helped my pupils. If I got my pupils to learn it, it wasn't really helping them. When I get them to learn walking and jogging, once they can do those, you can walk now, good. You can jog now. Let's put it into practice, and it all starts coming together.
Yep.
So, do you think you can handle some of the trickier junctions in the town?
Yeah, I think so.
Confident?
I think I got it.
You think so, do you?
Yes.
Well, let's give it a go then. So the roundabout, we're going other routes. Left first exit. Highly recommend jogging this by the bend. So you've got a mirror signal. And you've got to go into the left lane. Is it safe too?
Yeah.
Yeah. So now you jog round this bend. There's 3 lanes here, but the lines are faded. Keep the clutch up. And brake a bit, get it slower jog. Now you can have a look. Can you go? No, walk then we can't see. So walk instead. Now can you see?
Yeah.
Okay, then you can go. You couldn't see a big vehicle next to you there.
We're going straight.
Yep, this exit here. Should really keep that signal on, but it's fine. We can't, that exit on the left, no one can pull out of there.
Yeah.
So it's not misleading if you signal as you pass that, it doesn't really matter. But you do need the signal to tell people you're leaving the roundabout to help them know that they can enter. What's coming up?
Roundabout.
Okay, we're going ahead. Second exit, you can't see the sign at the moment. What do you think, walk or jog?
Jog.
Yeah, it's downhill, so you're going to have to use those brakes. Maybe not so much as that. Start getting second gear at the same time as braking now. See the bend?
Yep.
Get it jogging by the bend. Bit more brake. Got to hold that clutch on the bike point longer. Okay, get a bit slower so you've got more time. What do you think?
Yeah, I can go.
Okay, get on the power then before someone comes. Because the clutch is up, you're ready to go. See? And then you can signal to leave. Up to third gear before the bend. Then your hands are free for the bend. Good. And we're going to go right at the next roundabout, so you need the right lane. Get your speed up so people don't overtake, and tell people want to go for the right and get in that right lane before people catch up. Go on there. That's it, good. People are quite far away there. If you do it then you've got time. Roundabout right, third exit. Good, you've done mirror signal. This time try and get second gear at the same time as braking, but hold the clutch at the bite point, let the revs come up. Now you can finish coming off the clutch and it's smooth, isn't it?
Yeah.
Got to let the clutch rev match for you. Get it slow, don't turn too early. Now you've got time to either go or walk. What's it going to be? You're walking, good. You know what to do, you make that decision to go or walk, and now you just wait until you can go. Can you go after the... Well, he's indicating to come round, but he didn't come round, did he?
No.
You're good.
Okay.
And we're taking the exit after this one. Get near the left lane, mirror signal left. Try and drift into that left lane now. Check here again. That's it. You must exit in this right.
Yeah.
You can't cross these markings. It's a filter lane for people turning left. When it's safe, if you can move to the left lane, put your signal on to ask. That's it, go a bit faster. Are they letting you?
Yeah.
Okay, then you can move and then cancel the signal and slow down. Get jogging now for this roundabout. We're going ahead, second exit. Jog by the traffic lights, you'll have ample time. Hold that clutch steady, lovely. Bit slower, give yourself more time. What do you think?
Yep.
Good, now you can go. Try not to the side too early,
Yep.
because things change when you get there.
Okay.
Now you can signal, keep it left, there's 2 lanes here and 2 lanes on the exit. Commit for the lights now, just check that right mirror, there's 2 lanes there for the exit, and then it merges to one, and cancel the ticker before you pass this road. A lot going on there, isn't there?
Yeah.
You did well, you did really well to keep up there. If you go a little bit slower, I'll give you more time,
Yeah.
but if you don't need my help, do it at the speed you want to do it at, that you feel safe at. So, going towards Clacton on the sign, we can actually use both lanes, but we'll stay in this lane, as we're in it. What exit number was that on the sign?
2.
2. Okay. What do you think? Walk or jog?
Walk.
Start with a jog.
Okay.
Start with a jog, and you might then have to walk, but we'll see how it goes to begin with. Sometimes traffic flows better than we think. Yeah, go for a walk. It's not flowing, is it?
No.
It's staying still. I was a bit hopeful. And now you can use your gas and clutch to walk the car up this hill. If you do have to stop, you'll probably need to do a handbrake start.
Okay.
Now come fully off the clutch, and now go to a walk, clutch down and slow down. So what I was going to show you there, if you're off the clutch fully, it will keep about 4 miles an hour. But car in front stopped, so we had to push the clutch down. So we're uphill, aren't we?
Yeah.
We're going to roll back. Right. Okay, you can try and do it quickly then.
Sorry.
I want you to practice your handbrake start. That was pretty good skill though, I can't complain. I think you did roll back a smidge.
I did.
A smidge, better to do a handbrake start. So we're going ahead, second exit, as explained. That's it, you're already ready to wait. It's good that you're trying to leave this clear until you had space afterwards. That's what you're doing in traffic. You're not following the car in front, you're leaving things clear.
Yeah.
And only going into spaces you know you can fit without blocking things. With this roundabout, you've got to keep it in your lane.
Yeah.
Pay attention to that. It's not easy.
Should I stay in first?
For now I would, yeah, I'd walk this. So get the clutch down, get a bit close to the line, try and see where your lane is. Good, and now you can make your decision. Handbrake start in, steep bit of hill this, bit of gas, bit of bite point. Take your time, relax. After who?
Silver.
Okay,
Oh.
green. Yeah. Handbrake off and you can go. Good. Keeping it in your lane. Lovely. Try not to hit these cars though. You do have to go over the line sometimes a bit because they stick out sometimes.
Yeah.
And you indicate to leave, so these people know you're leaving and that makes it easier for them to go. Say when to commit for the lights.
Now.
Yeah, maybe a bit earlier.
Okay.
When you're doing a handbrake start, don't wait on the bite point, so that'll burn it out.
Okay.
Clacton on the sign. What exit number?
2.
Good.
Straight over.
Jog or walk?
Jog.
Get jogging then.
Okay.
Means I have to say less now. She knows how to jog. I'm not saying slow down a bit more. She knows what to do. Stop or go?
Go.
Go on in, look forwards, look forwards. Make sure you're looking forwards as well as right. Then you won't lose your position and things can happen in front of you.
Yeah.
Say when to commit and 2 lanes become 1 soon.
Oh, back there.
Did you check your mirrors before moving into the lane? I did see you, it was a bit late though. You sort of did your mirrors at the same time.
Yeah.
Maybe best check and do that a bit later. You had a bit more time to merge. But yeah, you got to know when to commit for the lights and then you got to merge.
Okay.
2 things very close together, a lot happening. So it's quite hard to judge when to commit for lights at higher speeds. Try and keep it near a 40 and say when to commit for these lights. I'll say as well. Now.
Oh, okay.
Maybe yours was at the earliest point, mine was at a later point. I think both okay though.
What lane?
Right lane, we're going right ahead, right at the mini roundabouts. I think you're okay with your commit. Jog or walk? It's a 30 sign here. Coming up. What do you think? You're going to jog or walk? Go for a jog.
Okay.
Mirror signal right, we're going right ahead, right. Use the right lane for all of them. You sure you can go? Walk if you're not sure. Are you sure now?
Yeah.
Okay. Go into the right lane. Keep the clutch up. And we can actually sort of jog in first, just by keeping the clutch up and staying in first. You've got a lot going on here, you need the time. Going ahead here, what do you think? Stop or go?
Go.
Okay, look at the next giveaway line then. We'll go to that one. We're going right at the next one. So that's it, signal right. Get it a bit slower, give yourself some time. Stop or go.
Go.
Look for shields too. But yeah, you can go. Always look both ways at mini roundabouts. Look at the exit. Choose your left lane to exit here. And then town centre on the sign. Jog or walk?
Jog.
Brake, then keep the clutch up. Get it slow. Jogging, a bit slower. Have more time. Now decide. Good. I am looking right. I know it doesn't look like I'm looking right, but I am. I'm trying to look at multiple things at once. I put my head in like more of a neutral position where I can see what's going on. I'm looking at Sarah, looking at what's ahead, looking at what's right. That's one of the tricky things about this job. You've got to look at multiple things. Town centre. What exit number?
2.
Good. Jog or walk?
Jog.
2 lanes just at the end here. The line's faded. Keep it left. Now decide. Good. Walk. You're not sure, so walk. It's fine. I understand why you weren't sure. Good. It's a bit tricky, that one, with decision. I'll help you with that later. But go up the second gear and then deal with what's in front of you here. That's it. Get it walking. First gear off the brake. And you might not have to stop. You might not need a handbrake start. It is a bit uphill, this.
Yeah.
So if you stopped, you'd have to do a handbrake start. But there we go. You walked instead of stopping. If you can replace stopping with a little walk, do so.
Okay.
It makes your life so much easier. And town centre on the sign. Can you do this without me saying anything?
Yes.
Okay, go on in. Probably do it better with me being quiet than me saying something, I reckon. At this stage, at least. You're getting quite good at this. Okay, well done. Keep it in your right lane. Very good mirrors to leave, excellent. I need to help you with decisions.
Okay.
Sometimes you're waiting when I can tell they're going to leave.
Yeah.
But I can give you some advice soon that will help you with that. I said I'll help you with the roundabouts, didn't I? Because you're waiting sometimes when we don't need to. Your decisions aren't terrible, but I can see they're not coming round and you're not sure, and it's causing you to wait, and it's confusing cars behind.
Yeah.
Which is normal, it's okay. That's what learners do. But what will help you, where I can see you're going wrong, is you're seeing them in the right lane and assuming they're coming round, which is usually good.
Yeah.
But on those big roundabouts, there's 2 lanes coming round and there's 2 lanes that leave.
Okay.
So I think because you're seeing them in the right lane, you're assuming they're coming round. When actually look at their signal, look at their position. Are they looking like they're coming round and they're in the right lane, or they look like they're going ahead and they're in the right lane? And that might help you a little bit. Definitely take position into account. Right lane, usually they're coming round, yes, but just bear that in mind. I think understanding that and understanding that the right lane can leave,
Okay.
that might help you with your decisions a little bit. What we're going to try now, though, is I'm going to try and be quiet and let you do those roundabouts. I have a feeling you should be able to do it.
Okay.
I won't say anything and see how it goes.
Okay.
Do you think you can do it?
Yeah.
Remember, just walk and jog. Don't get flustered. Don't think, what do I do? Just walk and jog. And I think you'll be fine. Doesn't matter if you miss an opportunity, not interested in Well, I am, but that's not the priority at the moment. The priority is you to be safe and navigate your way through those roundabouts safely. If you take every opportunity, that's not the priority at the moment.
Okay.
Okay?
Yeah.
Let's do it. And now continue to follow the signs to all other routes. Sarah is jogging very early here, but I have told her it's better to have too much time than too little. This will help her learn. Just to warn you, there are 2 lanes here. The line has faded.
Okay.
She dealt with that roundabout safely and independently. I know the roundabout was empty, but I feel like even if it was busy, she still would have been able to do it safely without me having to help. She is slowing down and starting to prepare to jog towards the junction. Now she is jogging, she has time to make her decision, and she is prepared to either stop or go. Again, very safely and without my help. Hopefully the next roundabout will be a bit busier. At the next roundabout, notice how she doesn't get the clutch bite point before crossing the give way line. And at the roundabout, you'll be going ahead second exit. No longer follow the signs, I'll give you directions.
Okay.
So ahead second exit. So she starts off by jogging, then decides to walk to give traffic time to clear. Now notice how she is trying to get the clutch bite point in the roundabout. On this occasion it's quite minor, but she doesn't accelerate as much as she wants to. Also, it causes her to rush a bit, so she jerks the car. Did you see that jerk? You can't feel it via your screen, but she even makes a noise as she is not happy with her control. I'll show you again. Jerky driving isn't that obvious when viewed via camera, but you wouldn't want to drive that way, and stalling in the roundabout would be bad. So to avoid this, prepare the clutch bite point before crossing the give way line. And we've got 3 mini roundabouts. You're going left, ahead, left. Use the left lane for all of them. That's left, ahead, left. She decides to jog and she gives herself enough time to deal with that roundabout safely. Still jogging and another good decision. Decides to walk because there are cars coming, but she does miss a shield, albeit one which doesn't allow her very much time. As she has stopped on a slight hill, she decides to use the handbrake method of hill start. Handbrake starts are quite new to her, so it takes her a little bit of time and she misses a couple of opportunities. However, it is important she learns this skill because some manual cars require it.
I did too much gas.
If you want to go faster, rev the engine more between gear changes. Don't try and change gear more quickly. Just go in third gear up to 40 if you need to.
Okay.
If you need to get there quickly, use that low gear. Use first gear to get to 20.
Okay.
If you really need to get going. It's because you're trying to get up to speed quickly whilst doing gear changes at the same revs is where you go wrong, I think.
Yeah.
More revs, more acceleration. Next road left. It's a very short road. At the end of it, well, it's just coming up now, slow down.
Oh.
At the end of it, we'll go left. So it's left, then left again. I recommend walking now. And go left again, yeah. Stop. Did you give way?
No.
Carry on. Okay, so how did that go then?
I think it went well, apart from the little bit at the end with the...
You forgot to give way, didn't you? So
yeah.
I said left and left again, but you've got to remember, because you're going left again, it is a small residential area, but you do need to give way there. The car on your right was going the other way,
Yeah.
so I didn't use the dual controls. I did ask you to stop though, you did carry on.
Yeah.
But because I didn't need to stop you, I didn't. But that's a good learning point, isn't it? So learn from that, that if you're turning left, even in a residential area, without a give way line, if you're entering a new road, check to see who's coming.
Okay.
Anything else?
I think the rest of it went pretty well.
There was one bit, and that was the roundabout near Tesco.
Yeah.
You entered the roundabout and you lingered a little bit.
Yeah.
So you approached it jogging, decided you need to walk, good. You started walking, then decided you need to go, but then you allowed the car to roll into the roundabout whilst you were trying to do your pedals. Don't cross the line until you got power, because you took a bit of time there as you were doing. I can't remember if you were actually doing the stick as well. I don't know, but we did linger there. So prepare the car before the line. That's one of the reasons why I get you to walk and jog, so that by the time you're at the line, you either stop at it or you go.
Okay.
You don't roll into the junction and you're a sitting duck. That's known as coasting. You heard of coasting?
Yeah.
That's where coasting is a problem. It's quite common to blow coasting out of proportion. Some people mention it on my videos. If my pupil's slowing down and then holding the clutch down before the car stalls, that's coasting. No, that's good coasting.
Okay.
If you need to hold the clutch down to prevent it from stalling because you're getting too slow, that's when you need to coast. Bad coasting is when you need power.
Okay.
So you need to pull out of the junction, a roundabout, and you need to get going. Your clutch is down. You're not in the right gear. That's bad coasting. Or if you're going down a long hill, you know how when you come off the gas, the car slows down?
Yeah.
But it doesn't do that if your clutch is down.
Okay.
So the engine actually helps you slow down when the clutch is up. If you're going down a long hill, you don't want to be coasting, because it's going to put more heat into your brakes.
Okay.
And therefore they're more likely to overheat. You're not going to have that problem here because the hills aren't big enough. All the hills are too small. But if you're driving in Wales or Scotland or the Lake District, where you go downhill for a long time, Honister Pass is one I can think of in the Lake District, you definitely want some engine braking there. Otherwise you'll be on the brakes the whole way and they'll overheat your brakes.
Okay.
Another thing was you struggled with the handbrake a little bit. In this car, it's better just to pull it until it clicks, because the ratchet doesn't engage until it's quite hard. And what will happen is if you're holding the button in, you won't, that happens. Yeah, that's it. People lift it and then let go before it actually gets to the ratchet.
Okay.
And that's why you struggle with it a little bit. So give it a pull till it clicks. There you go, with no button. Take it off. There you go, and on. Easy as that.
Okay.
But yeah, it was really good. I didn't say much. Was walking and jogging helping you?
Yeah, it let me take more time.
Mm-hmm.
So one of the bigger roundabouts, I saw that it was clear, but I still slowed down and went to a jog, just in case.
And that's a good idea, because you could see it's clear from far back, and this is a common mistake I see. Roundabout's clear. No need to slow down then. So we get there at speed, not clear anymore, have to slam on the brakes. So yeah, if you approach it, slow down and make your decision when it's relevant, when it's not going to change. And the walking and jogging helps prevent you from falling into that trap.
Yeah.
And as you said earlier in the video, it makes you less stressed, and really you're doing this very independently without too much time. So I think we're going to do country roads next lesson with you, because I think these urban areas, yes, they need a bit of practice, but you're doing it mostly independently. We should move on to the next thing, I think. Okay. Well, if you found the video helpful, please give it a thumbs up. And if you're looking for car insurance, check out the links to Collingwood and Confused in the description. If you're learning to drive and want to insure yourself on somebody else's car, then Collingwood are there for you, because you can do so without affecting the owner's policy. And that takes away a big stress from the owner of that car that you're using to practice your driving in. Via the link at the moment, there's up to 35% off and a £20 Amazon gift card. If you want to insure your own car, I recommend checking out the link to confused.com, because you fill out one quote form and get loads of quotes back from many insurers. And you can change your car on that quote as many times as you like without having to do the whole quote again. So it's a quick and easy way to compare how much it costs to insure different cars. Using the links doesn't cost you anything, but it does support the channel. So thank you very much. Subscribe to get my future videos. And until the next one, cheerio.